Hello everyone, welcome to another strategic guide of WarLight templates thing. Today we are going to cover Cosmo Land. Who made this template, Master of the Dead, do you know?
I don't know who made the template actually. I think the first time I saw it was on a TWM tournament, the
So
WarLight Masters tournament like
maybe
2 years
WarLight
ago.
Master did it. Okay, so it
Yeah,
seems like a
it's
very brawly territory. It's very small, so it's more of thinking about picks than actually playstyle, I believe. But let's take a look at the settings real quick before we get into deeper analysis. You have 3 starting picks of 4 armies each. Your initial income is of 5, but the neutrals are 3, not the
yeah.
usual 2 that you're used to. And then you have the normal cards, reinforcement order priority, or the delay, and blockade. And it's 0% straight round and random move order. These are the most important settings. So what do you look for when you're picking on this template MOTD?
So yeah, obviously since you have 3 neutrals, like expansion is important, and especially like optimal expansion is important. So it's straight round. So 5 armies will always take 3 neutrals, but you don't want to spend 5 armies every time. If possible, you want to like tap from
Tap with
one
1.
territory
Yeah.
and take like bring it down to 2 neutrals and then take it with a 3v2, because you end up spending only 4 armies as opposed to like 5 if you were trying a 5v3.
Yeah.
Another thing to note is the in distribution neutrals. Basically, the warlords which are not picked are 4 armies. So, like you want to be mindful of that as well when you make your picks, especially if you have like if you plan to like look at expansion and stuff like that.
Yeah, if you pick only on the +1s and +2s, you might have a hard time expanding after your
Yeah,
initial income.
yeah. Uh, Another thing which is really different about this map is the connections. So if you notice those yellow lines which are like going across the map and like uh, between like the bottom territory and the top territory of the map are actually connected by those yellow lines.
Hmm.
Similarly, the east is connected to the west by the yellow line, Tsunami Cove and YC Airfield. So that's something which people sometimes miss out on when like they're looking at the map. So that's
But
also
they're
something.
so yellow. How can you miss the yellow line?
Yeah, but
Ah,
I've played games where like people didn't realize those connections exist, and then they're like, "Oh my God, where did that like come
yeah.
from?" And so yeah, uh, but yeah, in terms of picks, obviously again, all territories are not the same in terms of efficiency. So, like for example, the 2 bonus in the southeast South YC is like 2 armies for 4 territories,
Hmm.
whereas southeast GE is 3 armies for 2 territories. So you need to be mindful of like what are the efficient bonuses and look to get those.
Hmm.
I think in terms of the 2 bonuses, there are only 2 efficient 2 bonuses, which is Southeast GE, which I just talked about, which is 3 for
Yep.
2,
And
and
Northwest G.
Northwest GE. Also, there's a 1 bonus in the East, North YC, which although it seems like not that great of a pick, it can sometimes be powerful because it like controls a lot of the bonuses around it.
Yeah,
For
it
example,
has very good. Yeah, go on.
it has presence on Northwest GE, and it can also control like the north east pocket of the map.
Hmm.
Uh, Also, like you usually don't want to make like you don't want to make picks on the big bonuses if you can avoid it, because it can be too risky if your opponent has a pick nearby. Like if you
Yeah.
commit 2 picks to a 5 bonus and your opponent is nearby, it really sucks for you. So ideally you want to have at least one small bonus so that you can get a bonus on the first turn. And so combos are important. Like for example, if you can combo Southeast GE, then you can complete it like really easily. And after that, you have income to play with. So that's something
Hmm.
to watch out for.
Um. Okay, we already talked about that there are cards, so you must be careful to always get your card pieces. There are also order priority, order delay, and blockade cards. Blockade can come into play quite easily here. There are some nice choke points around.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this template.
Mhm.
Let us know if you guys have any questions, if you want us to go over any specific maps. We will be posting this on YouTube and on the strategic forum threads, as we always do. So hope this is useful. Bye bye, take care.